Hey guys, AwestruckVox here, and we're not going back into hiatus yet. Next Friday, March 10th, is the episode Room for Ruby. But before we discuss what could happen in the episode, I'd like to shout out Amino and their new quiz function. Quizzes made by the fans, for the fans. You can find a lot of quizzes on episodes, songs, characters, and honestly, the people who made these quizzes made them pretty tough. I took one on Storm in the Room and Bismuth, and I tripped up on a few questions. Bismuth's melty point is... Ooh, I don't think I know this one. Oh, I do know this one. I'm pretty impressed. And I even made my own quiz. Nothing too difficult or hard, as it's my first quiz, but in the future I'll try to do some weekly quizzes and try to challenge you guys, and by extension, my knowledge for Steven Universe just a little bit more. To find the quiz, just go to my profile, username is AwestruckVox, follow me, take the quiz, and let me know how you do. Links to Amino in the description. Now let's get back to the topic at hand. Now, when you hear the episode titled Room for Ruby, you can probably think of two things. One, the rubies out in space, or two, Ruby's room. Now, I'm not going to rule out the possibility that this episode, judging by the title alone, can be about Ruby's room. Maybe Ruby and Sapphire get into another argument. They need some time away from each other, so Ruby defuses and goes into her room, and we see Ruby's room. However, would they really make an episode called Room for Ruby when the rubies are out in space? Probably, but let's talk about the rubies. I believe there's a strong chance that not only will the rubies return in this episode, but we have a hint on where they're going to end up, and that is the barn with Peridot and Lapis. This image here has Zach Callison, voices Steven, along with the voices of Peridot, Lapis, and Ruby in the recording booth. A noticeable lack of Sapphire or Garnet's voice actresses. So I'm thinking maybe the rubies do get retrieved, but instead of bubbling them, they go to the barn, and Peridot, Lapis, and Steven show the rubies the joys of Earth. And we may even have a musical number. Now the title itself, Room for Ruby, I think it's a play on words like the expression like room for two, room for three, but instead it's, since it's the rubies, it's Room for Ruby. I don't know why it's singular, if it would be plural, but if the rubies are going to go anywhere, it makes sense for them to go to the barn unless they get bubbled and end up in the temple. But the rubies need to be retrieved. Like, you can't just avoid them. If Homeworld finds the rubies, especially Eyeball, the gems are doomed. That's giving away the existence of Rose Quartz if they find Eyeball, and the general existence of crystal gems on Earth if they find the other rubies. It's not a good deal. Not a good deal at all. And we're all dying to see the rubies, so please, just give them back. Please. Give me back Army, Leggy, Navy, Doc, and Eyeball. Especially Eyeball. How is she doing? She's still hell-bent on killing Steven? Yeah? Oh, alright. Well, can't win them all. So yeah, that's basically the gist of everything. We aren't given a description, so there's not much to speculate about. We just know this episode does exist, and it's coming next Friday, and we are avoiding a hiatus. It's very interesting to see how this is all going to play out. Also, we made a new Patreon video, and it's honestly, it has a lot of channel updates too, a lot of plans, and if you're an artist or musician, and you may think you want to help out the channel, make some stuff for the channel and be compensated for it, check out the Patreon video because we explain how that's possible. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, it really helps us out. Follow us on social media, check out Amino, links to everything in the description down below. AwestruckVox, signing out.